Hello, my friends. Welcome to the first episode of Taboos to Normalize. We'll be starting with a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, and that topic is masturbation. For everyone, but for ladies specifically. I like to call it achieving bonus points. We'll try to get through this without making any jokes, no matter how hard it gets. In our societies, women are brought up to be ashamed of their bodies, their sexuality, their pleasure. Women are typically raised as people pleasers, here to serve others, men especially. Their pleasure becomes secondary. This is especially true in various religious upbringings. Because of these factors and the patriarchy, there are so many out there that don't know themselves on a sexual level at all. It seems to this observer of life, what's more dangerous to a society ruled by insecure men? Is it an obedient woman who's too afraid to touch herself, or an independent lady who can reach orgasm solo? I'll give you a moment to ponder. Humans are sexual beings. Everyone who feels sexual desire masturbates, or could if they're brave enough to do so. Some people never feel sexual desire, which is okay, but I'm talking about those that do. Here are some benefits to masturbating. Now, here are some benefits masturbating gives you based on my research and firsthand experience. It reduces stress, it improves sleep, it improves self-esteem and body image. It relieves cramps, soothes muscle tension, strengthens pelvic muscles. It's self-care and self-love. It can help in preventing depression in people who currently have solo play as their only option, as in someone who's single. Masturbation is also the safest form of safe sex, as abstinence is unrealistic. You might be asking yourself, how much is too much? According to my research, it varies from person to person. There really is no set limit, but basically, if you're ignoring your life, your friends, your family, and significant others to get your bonus points, this could be a sign of addiction versus healthy behavior. If you can balance your life and getting your bonus points, how much is a matter of preference. Studies show men have a higher drive than ladies, but these studies don't seem to include the nymphos among us. As we all know, within our societies, women who enjoy any type of pleasure are shamed. Even though, on the other end, men are encouraged to masturbate and have sex. We all know this, like most other things, is about control. So really, being a woman with a high sex drive, a healthy relationship with herself and her pleasure, and one who speaks about it openly, is the patriarchy's worst nightmare, as she doesn't need you to be satisfied. Masturbation helps in exploring yourself. It really is important to know what you like. It's important to be able to achieve your own bonus points. Knowing who you are as a sexual being is as important as knowing all the other aspects of yourself. It's all part of the great journey of discovering yourself, and also part of loving your body and the skin you're in, which in turn boosts self-esteem. You become a happier, well-rested individual. The master masturbator knows this is about the long game. It takes time, dedication, and exploration to become a master. Orgasms release dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin, all good things. Ultimately, if you don't know what gets you there, your partner or partners aren't going to know either. Clearly, sexual pleasure is not a one-size-fits-all experience. Just because your current partner was able to get their last significant other there doesn't mean they'll be able to do the same for you, especially if you don't know what you like. Your imagination is one of the most powerful tools you have. In general, it's a great way to explore yourself sexually. Give yourself permission to explore a sexual fantasy. Don't be afraid to let your mind wander. Don't be afraid if things get dark. Sometimes we need to be free to explore our dark sexual nature within our own minds. It doesn't mean you're bad, awful, shameful, or a deviant. You're just giving yourself permission to explore your own imagination. This can feel wrong, especially if you've experienced sexual abuse in your lifetime. Just remember, no matter what, you're safe, and you're free to explore your sexuality alone. I often think of my sessions as meditation. I get to this perfect place of pleasure and no thoughts. Orgasm. Here are some tips from a master. Use clean toys, and clean toys thoroughly after each use. Don't masturbate with a bar of soap. I know it seems like a good idea, but it will burn later when you pee. A burn so bad you never want to pee again. Be warned. Don't be in a relationship where the other person sees solo play as wrong whilst in a relationship. Don't be afraid to wear out those brand new batteries. In fact, see how fast you can kill that vibrator. If your imagination isn't helping, I've got some erotica you could read. Get creative. I'm working on hands-free. It's more mental work, but still fun. Don't let the haters get you down. You deserve to be sexually satisfied. Honestly, based on how I grew up, I find it amazing that I'm as open about it as I am. I was always a secret masturbator. I guess many of us are. We do it, but typically don't talk about it. I long for the day when a knock sounds upon my door and I can respond, "I'm going for my bonus points," to which they reply, "Okay, good luck. We'll talk later." This concludes my research. Perhaps you should go lock yourself in the bathroom or your bedroom. Spend some time alone. Achieve your own bonus points. Return. Tell us how you feel. You don't have to tell us about specifics. Just tell us if you feel better. Let us know if these tips helped you. Happy masturbating. Bye!